There we go. That's the right button. I hit the wrong one first. But it's fine, but like, not what I was trying to do. Fucking tired, y'all. I haven't been streaming the past couple days. Okay, to be granted, I was physically fucking done in on Sunday because I had to take the stairs up to my apartment because some fuckwad broke the goddamn elevator. I don't know what the hell these assholes did, but the door was stuck open on this floor. And there was more newspapers scattered all over the floor of the elevator, which makes me think somebody also vomited again. Yay. That was the response last time to somebody fucking doing that. The elevator is not quiet, by the way. There's a very loud-ass vent in it. Because rather than just getting rid of the asshole who was constantly smoking in the elevator, they swept the problem under the rug by doing that. Just to then eventually get rid of the dude who was smoking in the elevator. But I don't even think he actually lived here. I think he was visiting. But no, the people he was visiting eventually got evicted, and they were just like yeeting trash off the balcony. In case you wanted any idea of their fucking character in the first place. There you go. Yeah, no. And the unfortunate problem is, if they don't fix that elevator soon, I'm basically just stuck in my apartment. I can get down the stairs. I can't get back up on my own. I need somebody to carry my walker because it takes all my strength just to get my ass up the stairs. Also, getting that fucker down the stairs is a huge pain in the ass, especially when the stairs are shit. They're super tall and very narrow. They're just like, oh good, we're gonna add a million problems to this, I see. But the thing was working just fine on Saturday. On Sunday, it was fucking busted. And then yesterday, my neighbor spent the entire time trying to set my anxiety off. That was fun. I really hope some of that banging around was them fixing the fucking elevator, though. Don't know what was wrong with it. Probably will never be told. I wouldn't be surprised if it was somebody's fault and not just wear and tear. Let's face it, the hallway was also just super gross. Somebody dragged one of those smelly puffballs in and left it by my door. Fucking dicks. There's also still a fucking coffee stain on the carpet in front of my place, too. Which I'll probably never, ever get anything done about it. I don't know who keeps spilling coffee either, because this is like the third time. Somebody spilled it in the lobby and just left it there, and it just... I could tell it was a fresh spill because I could still see it slowly seeping through the cracks between the tiles. Like, why are you guys all fucking assholes? Really, now? What do you mean you can't stop to clean up the huge fucking mess you just made? Because if you leave it there, it's gonna make a bigger mess. Which is what it did. Unbelievable. Yeah, now I'm fucking tired. Sunday was the worst. At least I had good food, but it's like... It's not a good sign when I dread going home. It's like, good, I now have to drag my ass up the stairs and then deal with these fuckwits who won't shut up. Not great. But I have, like, not been playing at all. I did enough to get the full upgrades for Botanist, Miner, and Fishing. About all I got done. I still don't get why this one only has 3 phases. Why is this all so bloody arbitrary? That's what I don't get. Why is it so fucking arbitrary? Like, the weapon phases we're dealing with Phantom Relics aren't arbitrary. They're not just, like, pulling shit out of their ass on it. They're actually making functional content, as annoying as it is. Like, they definitely didn't think out the last phase with the paste very well, considering everybody just abused the shit out of leveling roulette to get what they needed. But, no, the numbers for this shit are just entirely made up. Why is the first phase 9, the second one 5, and this one 3? Also, I'm pretty sure there's another phase to these. I'm pretty sure. It looks like there's supposed to be another EXP bar, so this isn't even the last area. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna do Air Force 1 real quick. Also, I cannot see my alerts, by the way. I have tried repeatedly to get stream elements to load in correctly. It is refusing. It's supposed to have a darker background. It keeps loading in white. And the text is normally white, so I can't see shit. I can see what the alerts individually are, I can't actually read them. So, you know, I'm having one of those days. I've tried refreshing it, I have tried restarting OBS, nothing works. It is still a white background with white text. So I have just given up trying. It is just gonna be one of those fucking days. But in all honesty, it may just stay one of those fucking days, because I'm not even sure I really want to do raids at all. I should. I don't fucking want to. I don't want to deal with people right now. So I don't know, we're kind of doing this off of vibes, because I don't fucking know what I want to do today. But it's either stream 14 or probably not stream at all, because I had the worst time even getting this started. Yeah, it's obnoxiously hot again today. It's only supposed to hit +9, but the moment the sun is out, it is too hot to live. Oh, also, I don't know if Little Ladies Day started today or not. It's supposed to be coming up. There was a notice about it, but SE did kind of a piss poor job of posting it. I think the site's up, but I don't fucking remember any of the details. Yeah, I've done next to nothing all week. I basically did YouTube work, I believe it was on Thursday, and then accomplished absolutely nothing after that. Also doesn't help that my legs still fucking hurt. Sunday did not help. Boy, did it not help. Having to pick up my walker and take it down a flight of stairs is hard enough when I'm not already dealing with shit. So it just makes it worse. Also, yes, I did actually get off my ass and get the gear upgrades. They're not good enough, though. It's not for the mining one. For some reason, miner has, like, higher stat requirements on everything in Oizys. No, not a joke. I don't know why. Literally did it with all the exact same matching gear. For some reason, Botany had better numbers by like 1% everywhere. Could not tell you. I have managed to get a few tokens, but kind of paltry. Not much. Yeah, unfortunately, the main fishing one's also like way more obnoxious than the previous set was. That's usually the easier target. Even if it is, like, pure RNG, it doesn't have the same stat requirements. Kinda can't, because fish ain't screwed over by not having a proper main hand. Not having a proper offhand. So their stat requirements are always lower. They physically cannot obtain the same stat blocks. We did raids. I think the original plan was to get the accessories for Caster. So I think what I did is I left it up to RNG and I rolled for the pants that I wanted for Dragoon Reaper, and then I also rolled for the rings, and whichever one I got off the first run was whatever I went for. Also, my chair is super squeaky. I apologize. It is going to fucking yell at you guys today. I do everything I can to minimize it, but like every time I move my legs, it is going to scream about it. Yeah, here's what I've got so far. Oh, yeah, no, I also have an extra mount key. Oops. But this is how much I have for tokens right now. This is from doing 2 semi-successfully. One of these was minor, which I didn't get all the... I completed it, but I didn't get it in the time it wanted me to. So I got the minimal reward. So it is possible, but one, it's going to take me longer. So I'm going to get less done no matter what. Also, again, its requirements seem to be higher. But yeah, no, I have an extra one of these now. Oops. Let's head over there and take a look at what's up right now. I also got, like, levels on various crafting main hands here and there. You know, whatever came up that I could do. Somebody's been letting us know about red alerts in Fana, so occasionally I go do one of those. Also, like, the progress is pretty quick so far. Oh, it's done. Also, I didn't even realize that part of this building was, that it spawns you out in the open. Have I just always been coming here at night so I didn't notice? So it's like, holy shit, why is it so bright out here? And then I realized there was no roof over my head. Like, no, seriously, have I always been coming here at night and just not noticed that the spawn point is outdoors? I think these last few updates were like mostly a spawn or something. Oh, you can go up there, by the way. You can't jump off, but you can go up there. There's some elevators that were built. Oh, and there's stairs now. I've never seen the stairs. There's 2 elevator points. They teleport you up. No, you don't get to ride an actual elevator. SC's not fun like that anymore. The last time we had an elevator, they got pissy and decided we had abused our privileges a little too much. Oh, also, if you open the information on your research levels, there will be an absolutely adorable dialogue where he's like, oh dear, it looks like my research papers are floating away. Oh, I've also completed all the red alert quests for this area. Don't know how. Every time I'm streaming, we get the shitty wind gusts one. One of the versions of that. I have seen the other weather effects now. Also, Essie, why are all like the really cool, pretty weather effects, like, entirely exclusive to this fucking content. There's the glass storms in Faina, which are super gorgeous, by the way. And then there's this, I think it's called Bubble Bloom. And there's just all these bubbles floating up into the sky, and the sky's kind of bluish. And it's just like, no, why is all the cool shit in here? We'll never see these weather effects again because they're highly specific to these areas. Oh, also there's just like this really cool fucking area along the coast. It's a very tiny section, but you can see the water actually rising up in the background because this entire area is just a nuked out gravitational void. So the ocean is actually slowly rising into that gravitational pull. There's only a very small section of coast that you can access. There's some mining quests down in that area. That's also where the fishing thing during Bubble Bloom is. So there is some fishing in that spot. We're doing this again. Also, they did put speed paths through the ruins, and they kind of suck. One of them's actually blocked by a wall. To the point that I just genuinely have to wonder why we bother doing that. So that kind of brings up a thought. How many people are still referring to the fucking planet as Eorzea when that is, like, the continent name and not the planet name? But you know there's a bunch of dumb motherfuckers that don't know the difference. Oh yeah, wait, you can transport with me on this, right? So I don't even know if you can handle chasing the mount or not. Okay, yeah, no, he's still with me. Because you know for a fact that there are some people that just do not know the difference. Even though, you know, unless you're a 1.0 player, the game very distinctly tells you it's the name of the continent. Because it's like, yeah, no, there's a lot of aether here. You're getting aether sickness. It just points out that Eorzea is the continent. Like, if you could put two and two together, but people are too stupid to do that, so, Who the fuck knows? So it kind of occurs to me, I wonder if this was their way of apologizing for how bad that frickin' island shit was. Bro, why do you want me to go all the way across? Okay, hold on. Send me all the way across. Like, this was an apology for that. This is a bad apology, considering how shit the moon content was. Ah, fuck, this is gonna be weird. Some of this area is, like, genuinely difficult to navigate. I had a really weird one when I was looking for artifacts, actually, where I was like, wait, how do I get up there exactly? I had to go all the way around a cliff, up a bunch of ledges, and then at least I could see what I was looking for, but it was a pain in the ass to get to. Also, yeah, they're floating rocks to make bridges. In a couple of key locations. It seems like it's a terrible way of handling this, but, like, you guys do you. I don't know what else to say on this one. Also, this is not a smooth path. How are you guys planning on using this? Oh, God, this shit again. No, I totally want to be in an unskippable cutscene. This wouldn't bother me so much if you could just, you know, leave it immediately by talking to Nameway, but no, you were forced to watch every single one of these fucking things. Why do I care? I don't. I'll wait for the lore book, thank you very much. Also, wait, did you guys say you just took a foreign plant to Atheris and are hoping for the best? That better be fucking contained, motherfuckers. I don't need to deal with some random fucking virus infecting all of our plants. You can't just introduce a plant from another planet to a different one and hope it's just not going to destroy your entire ecosystem. What are you doing? Are you guys actually insane? So wait, how long do the Loporrits live then? Granted, the first time we saw them, they were hopping out of little pods. It's like, they have to have some way of replicating, yeah? Because, not exactly the most durable creatures. Even if they could live forever, they would, you know, potentially be killed. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I think there's somewhere in the third lore book. I just haven't bothered to look that far. The lore books are not exactly like the kind of thing you straight read, except for maybe the... I fucking hate Travelator out here. Except maybe the, yeah, the history that's in the first book. Because that is one straight through story, essentially. Otherwise, it's mostly just, like, really scattered information. Just, like, little data snippets and stuff. And I was explaining the absolute insanity that was looking through that book for anything related to the Weeping City and Mach and just Califasari in general, which turned out to be scattered across all 3 books. Thanks, Essie. Funny thing is, it didn't even need that information scattered in the second one. I don't know why 2 of the bosses were in a separate book. Why did you do that? Everything else was in the first one. Minus, you know, the alliance rate information, because all of that got parsed into the third book for some fucking reason. Even, you know, if the bosses had their information in the first one. Wait, so they essentially blew up their own planet? Is that what you just heavily implied? That shit going on outside was their fault when they left. And not the reason they left. Also, Medion, how shit of a job did you do if you completely missed an entire civilization? Are we just gonna find out they're all dead? Are we just gonna go back to that depressing end to the whole thing? I am not doing that quest yet because I haven't done the Faina one either. I can't be bothered. We're, technically done otherwise. This is also not the one they were pointing out on. There are multiple? Also theorizing way, really? Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. No, there's just 2 separate fucking extra quests that are in here. Huh. Tell me to talk to the same NPC I'd been dealing with on the last 2 sets, so where is that NPC? Why are you like this? Okay, as you can see, this is the mining one I did earlier. That I was referring to. Even just fucking it up would at least give me 17 tokens, but yeah, I have no feasible way of completing this. I don't have the stats to hit any of the bonuses. So, I just end up hitting the minimum requirement because it has a longer timer still. And I can still... Huh, no, I didn't hit silver. That's weird. I shouldn't have hit silver last time I did this. Unless it says gold is unachieved. I don't know. I was pretty sure I completely flipped it. I was also in a hurry, so I don't fucking know. But yeah, as you can see by the interface, it looks like we have at least 1 more EXP bar to go. So there's definitely another planet. We're not actually done with these yet. It's just the crafting stuff I have left. Oh, right. This was the one I was trying to... I remember what happened. I was like, well, I'm close to finishing the fishing one, so let's just leave this here, and then I forgot about it. Whoops. This would have been completed if some fucking asshat wasn't going door to door selling chocolate bars while I was trying to do red alert crap. On one thing, it's another. Coming up out of my chair in the middle of a timed event that wasn't going to come back for hours. It wouldn't even be that exact one. What did I say I needed? It's 5? Yeah, it's just 5. I think. Theoretically. At one point you actually needed all these caps to make the upgrade, but I think that was between the moon and Faina. I think they did that with this one. Tier 5. I also need to find tier 5 without really stupid stats that don't make sense. I really wish they would warn you which ones have the really stupidly low durability, because I don't want to do those, because they're a pain in the ass. Also, I don't know the purpose of this. Guarantees action success for the next 3 steps, only available in crafting cosmic. Yeah. I don't get the point in having this one. Does anybody even still use the RNG abilities anymore? They're all kind of crap. I don't know. It just feels like weird fucking behavior. Well, I could have finished that on that one, but whatever. It's not like it's gonna fail, though. Yeah, ridiculous to even have this here, but okay. is a bit odd because this is not a level capped recipe. Fuck if I know what Essie's doing anymore. Yep, wrong button. My neck is already hurting. Holy shit. Just started. Come on. Yep, only needed one. Oh, hold on. It put the wrong one up. There we go. God, I hate that. Why are you prioritizing my lower shit when I'm doing this? And not the higher one in the armory chest? What is up? That's the old set of main hands for crafting. I never finished any of them because they were a lot harder to do, and I have to have them equipped in order to finish them. So I just never got done. So it's sitting in my inventory. Okay, so this one's on this phase now. But yeah, as you can see, for some fucking reason, between the Moose and Fena, you had to have stats fully, the EXP numbers fully capped out. Don't know why that's not consistent between everything, but it's not. Again, SC, what the shit's going on? It's partially consistent here. At least for the first 3 tiers. Not one thing, it's another with this crap. Oh, also I got a bunch of achievements. Actually, it's funny because the botanist one I got by accident. I was finishing off the botany one with a red alert, and it procced literally right as I finished. So yeah, no, there's actual progress being made. Weird that. I could actually just sit here and fish today and try to get some drone bits. I do still need some items no matter what I do here. And, well, I gotta cap out my Cosmo credits. Unfortunately, there's still some crap attached to those gold artifacts that I do need. That is unique to the artifacts. Yeah, it's barely any of it, and most of it's just crap that's easier obtained in Firmament, but there is some stuff. Also, God, I gotta clean out my inventory so I can still go do Firmament stuff. I was working on the gathering achievements for an item, and I still haven't finished most of them because it's not that bad. But it's very tedious, and it's just like that situation where I really wish I enjoyed audiobooks more than I do, because it's like all I really need is something to listen to while I'm doing that, because I'm going to be there, ideally for hours. Then the thing I was using to listen to audiobooks was like, hey, we're not going to do jack shit about the fact that people are putting Gen AI crap on our platform. Thanks. So I was like, yeah, nope, not using you anymore. Especially because it's a program in an industry that is not holding a monopoly in the first place. I can just go to a different platform. But it's just like half the audiobooks I listen to are such crap. Like, why are the VAs so just terrible? It's like the same woman on every audiobook, and she's not very good. Yeah, maybe we dick around with this. Ooh, this is the other one. Where is it? Oh. It's literally its entire island section. However, if you are not close to the middle, it will show you not being next to it. It's very weird. You can be in the radius, it says, and it will still think you're not in it. Because this one is so massive. I believe this one's weather-related, not time-related. I couldn't tell you how this one works. The other one, it's a pain in the ass, and I still don't know how to suss out one of the fish. Collectability. I want this. This. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this one actually looks cool. This. Look at this fucking thing. Like, this is probably one of the most badass looking fishing rods I think they've ever released. Alright, I gotta check for mooches too. Fuck. But this one had limited bait, so... Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna have to tell you to fuck off, aren't I? I wish I could look at the stellar missions while one was active. Now that doesn't mean much, but... Oh, yeah, no, fuck you too, game. These two are the basic ones that are in, like, every single mission in this section. Also, I'm guessing this is going to be solved by one singular fish that's possible to catch during this. And nothing else. There might be multiple that can be set to collectors, but only one of them will actually solve the entire thing. Oh, maybe not. Okay. There is no double hooking this, by the way. At least not collectible fish. Maybe? Maybe, because that only gave me 800. Such a weirdo thing. Oh, the other mission that I was doing was strictly timed, and it's a huge pain in the ass. Okay, no, it isn't solved by one. It could also still be solved by one, and I just haven't seen it. So looking this up is going to be a pain in the fucking ass. I'm going to tell you that right now. God, I wish this game had the same feature RuneScape does, where you can just click the wiki button and target enemies and, Get their information right away. We don't have that. Yeah. Hell of a lot easier with some of these. There is clearly something I have not caught yet, and I only have 10 baits. See now. Yes, I know doing this is stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if Essie did something ridiculous with this. Because it's hard to tell with 10 baits if there is something I'm supposed to be finding with one of the lures. It's really fucking hard. There should be like 6 different fish that are catchable on this. Theoretically. That's pretty much how all of them work. I have no bait, so you automatically fail. But we're also not gonna ever let the thing that you're supposed to be finding bite, so fuck you. That's all one word. Oh yes, no, that's an effectively helpful strategy. Sure, fuck you too. It is saying ambitious lure. So again, it was just like, you know, screw you, we're not actually going to give you the thing you need. Because why would we ever do that? Yes, but is there an actual thing in here, game? Because, if that's the method, yeah, congratulations, that's uncompletable. There's gotta be multiple 3s, and it's just like, you know what? Nah, screw you. It's never actually gonna happen. Also that fuckery exists. Yay. At least it saved my settings. Losing it didn't actually eat anything. So all of those are one and dones. Prize catch and identical cast. It's the moment you catch something, it's gone. Yeah, sure, game. Sure. Okay, I'm not hitting anything particularly interesting. You would think if there was something unique here that could be sussed out with ambitious lure, I would have, you know, hit it by now. What I mean by that is, like, unique text and not just telling me it's gonna grab a big one. This is the only way to suss out certain fish. Then by catching the same thing over and over again sometimes. Which is the case with one of the A ranks. Also, I think they updated that skill, by the way. Looks like you can refresh it now, but the refresh seems to be pure fucking RNG and not the original number. Ah, yes, thank you for wasting my time again. Looks like this might be so RNG that there's no point in even doing it. Also, you know, the game's cooldowns being bad at registering. Oh, and I do have to run out the time, in case anybody's wondering. Otherwise, it will not refresh my GP. It actually has to hit the completion screen, even if it is a fail. It will not refresh any of my cooldowns or my GP otherwise. Yes, the game is that stupid. Even though there's literally no feasible hope of actually completing this now. Because the game fucking refuses. Even if I were to catch it right now, the timer would run out. No joke. If you catch it after the timer in this case, it still does not count. You know, unlike how fishing normally works. Thanks again for that. Unfortunately, these fucking lures are harder to proc the "you're guaranteed to get a big one" thing than it is to usually proc "it's found something special." It is way worse RNG-wise trying to get it to do what the fucking thing I'm trying to get it to do. No, seriously, I see. What issue did you have with fucking gatherers and, like, fishers specifically? What issue is it? It's like, you aren't fixing fishing either, on top of everything else. all you need to do to fix fishing is, again, bait bag. Holy fucking shit. No, you punish people who like niche content. On the regular. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's not like we don't have the interface for it. Just bum the one that already exists. Actually, it might be time to look at my fishing list and fix it. Because I haven't updated it in a while. Oh good, now I can't see anything again. Cool. I know I can get this, there we go. It's like, I know I can get it to pop up. It's a huge pain in the ass and shouldn't override it in the first place. I'm busy, I need to see these. I don't want to have to move this just for this fucking content, please. Pretty sure I could macro it. I also don't want to. It'd be a massive pain in the ass. I also shouldn't have to. Why is this the most visually chaotic content in the game? It's fucking crafting and gathering. Like, what the hell? There's so much crap in this HUD now. So I almost have to put the macro back in that makes me do ambitious lure the first time. So I think it only did it once. I had a cast macro that would automatically do ambitious lure because that's how I was getting scripts at first. Oh good, I actually caught it this time. Yeah, this is borderline uncompletable. Neat. Good job, Essie. Seriously, I'd rather go for some of the stuff that's loose in the overworld than this. Seriously, what is even the point in this? Yeah, that's not as helpful as you think, game. Like, I even caught 4 of them. Still, it's not even hitting the minimum. That's how awful this is. So I still fucking failed. Like, great. Good fucking job, Essie. Who the fuck is programming these fucking pieces of garbage? Like, why is the previous set that was on Fana, like, actually halfway decent. Maybe fucking annoying. So where is the fucking page I'm actually looking for? This Gamer Escapes one is not the one I need here. But it's flooded out with fucking YouTube videos I don't want to fucking watch. The other wiki that I'm looking for actually lists what fish are catchable. The fucking Gamer Escape one doesn't. Just like, here's how to do it. Good luck. Fuck you too. That's not the information I need, motherfucker. You know what fish are here, because I'm only catching one that seems to be even capable of, you know, doing anything. Yeah, there is another fish in there. I have yet to fucking see it. There is a green. And there is literally no information about how to get that green. Oh, good lord, this is borderline unreadable. It's like, hey, go look at the fishing Discord's freaking Google Doc. It's like, yeah, no, cool. This is unreadable. Yeah, there's only 2 that you can actually collect. And I've, in 3 attempts, not seen the other one. Holy fuck. Just utterly useless information. It's like, this isn't even worth farming, because you have basically no chance of getting it. Also, I was not joking about that distance thing. It's distance from, like, the center. But, this is, like... Fuck, this is like a 5th of the map. Holy shit. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Anyway, let me, hold on, let me see what the actual fishing list looks like now. I did not save it to this page. Where is it? Fish tracker app. It should be correct for what I'm looking at. That's not it. Hold on. How the fuck do I turn these settings on again? It's been so long. Okay, turn off everything besides Dawntrail for right now. And only show uncaught. Why? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that. I don't know how many of these are catchable. Anything in 7.4 might be out of my range right now. Without more exacting shit than this. What is this ordered like this? Oh my god! How outdated is this right now? Not overall rarity, motherfucker. There we go. Because it's showing me something that's not up for like 15 days. It's like, that's not useful information. Who are you kidding? I assume I haven't caught any of these because I would have marked them off on this page already. So, you know what? Let's dick around with fishing. I gotta fix this now. Great. Where's the buttons I just moved off? Oh, right. I also can't open the fucking bait menu here. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. No, why are you doing it this way? There. What the hell was that? Holy shit. It's not one thing, it's another today. I don't want it to insert tile type of bullshit. I just want the page up and separate. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's see. I even have some of these baits because I don't carry the live baits all the time. Whoops. No, I fucking do not. Ugh! Where do I even get these? On top of this, I don't even think this is doable because I just don't have frickin' scripts right now. The other reason why I have a shit ton of bait that's just sitting there is because it costs scripts, motherfucker. I have to go out of my way to get this shit. Mention I have to find it. Yep, they're both in here. And I have, like, next to nothing. I have the ghost nippers already, but not these. One more slot in my inventory that's now gone to fishing bait, and yet we're still not fixing this problem, Essie. At least with Cosmic Exploration, it's an entirely separate bait system. So, which just again proves that they can in fact make a separate inventory and they're just fucking refusing to. Not to mention the stupid swim bait thing, which is literally sticking high qualities in your pocket for later as long as you don't leave the node. Ugh. It's obnoxious, man. It always is. Has been growing for years and they don't do anything about it. In fact, they made it worse because they were like, here's a bunch of baits that are unique and specific to these incredibly instanced areas because Diadem has its own bait, deep sea fishing has its own bait, and then occasionally you need random baits that have been outdated for years because they're back from fucking a realm reborn in order to catch the bluefish, so like, good fucking luck, screw you. It's so annoying. I think this is the lake. I have no idea. I think I might still be missing fishing nodes in general. Okay, yeah, it is up here. No, we are not looking to actually catch anything right now. Yep, there's the chair. There is the chair. I am waiting for the time specifically. Neighbors are being annoying again. Also, like, I swear the one neighbor's dog freaks out more than they ever did before. It's gotta be a dog that they only, like, just got a year or two ago. That fucker barks at everything now. It's like, bro, you guys have an almost completely perfect fucking area that blocks off line of sight. Why the fuck is that dog still barking at literally everybody that goes in the parking lot? The fuck is up with that? Yeah, I'm only doing this so nobody can bring a mob over and try to troll me. He doesn't care if I'm not actually actively fishing. It just sees this as being actively gathering anything. So it just won't let me get hit as long as I wasn't the one that developed aggro. Like, you could bring a mob over here to AoE my face. It wouldn't do anything. It would just ping. Drunk assholes, man. Bro, it's the middle of the day. Why do you sound like you're already like 3 deep? God, I wish I could move out of this shithole. It's so bad now. And it just keeps getting fucking worse. But no, management is garbage and everything around here is like $400, $500 more on rent per month. So why the fuck do I have to pay full rent on February anyways? Screw you. Now this is gonna eat my bait no matter what, but I'm also not gonna catch everything. So I had to rethink that for a second, so I was like, well, challenge log. But I also don't really care about challenge log right now. Yeah, hold on. I was like, wait a second, are there any that are spearfishing related that are in here? I don't think so. I may have also filtered them out without realizing it. If I gotta be honest, I may have done that. Doesn't need ambitious, but I could also suss it out, technically. I just realized. I could force the thing to pop up. It does document whether or not you absolutely need. I didn't actually need to pull it up on that. It does document if you need ambitious to get the damn thing to show up. It's not the case with this. It does not have unique text. Also, I maybe should catch one of these just to get it out of the pool. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference, but it will get rid of something. One of the ones listed as a 2-hit. It's also not green, to be fair. Oh, that was quick. And useless. Fortunately, that removes one of the effects, just not all of them. Also, I haven't really checked the shops to see if there's anything worth, catching and selling. There technically was in the last expansion. Usually there's at least one fish that gets used for cooking. For, raid food. But, it was kind of hit and miss selling them before. One time I tried, and I was just like, nothing's quite as good as it used to be in A Realm Reborn. Where it was like, yeah, I made several million off of just selling these two very specific fish because nobody wanted to get them themselves. There's also a minion I could, culinary and decent thing on, which was a rare fucking skill back then. Because of the way decent thing worked. You could only pick 3 different decent thing types to max out. If you split them up, you would never max out the decent. Shit doesn't work that way anymore. They don't put anything interesting in the fish anymore either, which is frustrating. Like, boy, this shit used to be a lot more interesting than it is now. At most, you might get materia. That's about it now. Whereas, like, you used to get minions in, like, specific swimsuits and stuff out of decent. But a couple of those had horrible implications. Which is honestly very funny, but yeah, they don't do that anymore. They quite literally created decent thing for one very specific thing, and that was the relic weapons. And then they just never did anything with them again. Basically abandoned the entire mechanic. And then years later updated it so that you could actually level all the decent thing types. You could actually max them all out. And then they also removed the level requirements and shit. It's like, you actually used to have the level requirement to do the decent, but you don't need it anymore. You can still do it, you just won't get any of the, like, potentially unique shit out of it. The only way to level culinary and decent thing is by getting fish. You physically can't do it any other way. There's, like, one finished item in Culinarian that you can decent. I believe it's king cake. That little one that has the tiny metal crown on it. And quite literally, the implication there is all you're doing is taking the crown off. One of the retrievable items is the crown. Kind of looking at this as I'm going here. This window is about to close. So many of them take this specifically. That is so annoying. Almost none of these take lures, by the way. The ones I'm looking at for like the next couple of minutes. They're all live bait. They're all you need scripts. Pretty much all of them take live bait. Granted, a couple of them take live bait that is gill-based. Or older script-based. I'm not 100% sure on this one, actually. It's in Lugworm. It's in Lugworm. It's been so fucking long. I do not have any of them, which heavily implies that that is the case, or I just gave up buying live bait because my inventory is fucking full. Again, what are we doing here? Why aren't we just fucking putting them in their own inventory by now? It's not like I can use them out of the regular fucking inventory in the first place. It doesn't work like that. You just sit here eating space. This doesn't work like 11, motherfuckers. Why are we trying to behave like it does? 11, you physically had to use it out of your inventory. Not how it works. Shit, this isn't even how it worked in 1.0 either. We didn't have a separate inventory. We didn't have this stupid menu that SC could easily use to just make it its own separate thing. No. And I keep saying, shit, I would take it if it were just like, you only get to store 25 this way. Fine. I would be okay with that. Because even that would clear my inventory so effectively I could actually do shit again. But no, I have all this crap. Look at this. Like, even when I was doing the only fish thing, it was still ridiculous. It was half my inventory. Was just bait. Bait and lures. And that motherfucker filled up real goddamn quick. My entire goal there was just to catch as many greens as possible, not counting deep sea. Like, I'd be less inclined to hold on to the bait if it wasn't all script-based now. Half of what I need for all this stuff is from scripts. I have to go out of my way to get scripts. What are we doing? If we're just guild-based, I wouldn't care. I'd toss it no problem, because it's like, I'm just going to get gil very easily doing literally anything in-game. Like, I do not have to put effort into it. Shit, I can get gil from fishing just by getting the challenge logs done each week. But like, half the new baits they add are linked into scripts, and it's so dumb. You guys somehow keep making this actively worse. Shit, we can't even craft lures anymore. That was like a Realm Reborn only thing, and then they got rid of it. Which is very funny, and doesn't make any fucking sense in the first place. Why can't we make lures anymore? Oh right, because you wanted to embrace this dumb system. And now we're stuck with it. I have no scripts left. At all. I'm surprised I even have this many crafting. It might have been because I was just running my materials down after I finished with everything else. It's the only thing I can think of. In the fucking ass. Gotta look at what the fuck else is coming up. It's all gonna take more of this shit. Maybe we'll at least run my bait down. Hold on. I don't know where the hell this actually is. I did unlock all the nodes here, so I can see them. I don't know where the hell this actually is. On the other fucking side of the map. And I can't use this version of the map to do things. No, why make it easy? This one's only up for like 2 game hours, so like it's fine. This one I do have to use Ambitious for though. Okay, where the fuck is the gap? No, I'm just going over the wall. Let's do this. What the fuck actually did I say it was? It's on this side. I can't see shit, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. It's a smidge too bright outside again. I can't see anything. This area is too dark. Really, I can't land here? What? Game. It's not like I can get stuck here. What the fuck's the problem? I swear, the game gets dumber as I keep poking at it today. What do you mean, no? Again, I have flight. It's not like I can get stuck down there. I can't even get there without flight, I'm guessing, because it probably won't let you jump off that cliff. So again, it's not like you can get soft-locked anywhere that easily. Teleports exist. So why is that inaccessible? No, why is the game getting actively dumber? If it's telling me I need ambitious, I need specific text here. Text that it is fucking refusing to give me. This is correct, because this is, like, the most accurate fishing website for the entire fucking game. And this is an older one. This is 7.1. Meaning it should be correct. No, why would it? No, why be helpful? There it is. Fuck. I totally didn't take half an hour in game to get that to pop up just for it to not hook. Oh, you're just being a bitch. Okay, cool. It's taking its sweet ass time. No, it's just being a bitch. Okay, why did it take me so many attempts earlier to get that to pop up, and now it's happening every time? Like, no, actually. Game, why are you such a bitch about this? Sorry, I keep checking what time it is because this is a narrow window one. It's up every day, but it's kind of annoying. It's not sorting in a way I would like. Seriously, game? Also, I was talking about the fact that they might have fixed one of the effects that comes up. There's a specific fish in the region, and you catch a certain number of whatever it needs to proc in a row. It starts up a specific status effect, and I think they adjusted that. I don't think it's a cosmic specific thing. And if it's not, that means the one fish I'm missing in Heaven's Ward might actually be easier to catch now. The one that's been fucking eluding me all this time is one that requires you catching a certain number of, like, water spiders or whatever they are. that motherfucker... Or is it a water spider? I don't fucking remember. Something along those lines. But you have to catch like 5 of them. And that fucker has been eluding me for literal years. It is the only thing in Heaven's Ward I am still missing. Like, there's one in Stormblood I'm missing simply because it sounds like a pain in the ass and I just haven't bothered. And I'm missing a bunch of the deep sea stuff because that requires teammates that aren't incompetent. Or, you know, somebody not actively sabotaging the entire boat. I've had that happen. Where they're like, hey, we should catch this specific thing to set off the weather effect. And it's like, no, we shouldn't be, because you only get 2 of them per trip, and you just wasted one on nothing. One thing if you're doing it by accident, it's another when you're actively sabotaging the entire fucking alliance. And out of time. I can't get the line back in the water fast enough. Also, I'm not even sure how that works with Ambitious Lure, because, that is the only thing that changes what fish you're catching is. Normally, as far as I can tell, that's determined when the line hits the water, what fish you're gonna catch. But, this situation, it would technically change what I'm catching, so I don't know if that time rule applies. Since it determines when you hit the water, like, they may have also just changed that entirely. It means that you can drop the line with 1 game minute to spare before it before the time runs out and still catch it. But yeah, no, these lure abilities change that rule. I don't know if they've changed it entirely or if it's just these that change what fish it is. So I don't know how that applies to the time rule. It's a weird situation. These are new abilities too, so I don't have that much experience with them regarding specific time frames. Yeah, I am so sparse on most of these baits. It's such a problem. I could try to go for Copper Shark, but it's not actually green. It's a regular one. Also, no, I wouldn't have caught it because it's Ambitious Lure. I think. It would use up some of my other bait, too. Crafting. Wait, it's not here. Oh, Living Memory. Yeah, no, I don't think anyways. No, it's closer here. If it's Canal Town, I'm pretty sure it's that chunk on the southwest. Somewhere, because there's like a couple different nodes there. Canal Town North, yep, okay. I still don't have some of these. Technically all day, but it's a weather effect one. In case anybody's wondering. I'm probably gonna land here. Right around the little data block thing. I think that's where I got this unlocked originally. So it's a safe bet it's in range. Someone else is here. There's also no monsters nearby, so that's nice. I'm missing so much bait on this. Yeah, I don't... Either Essie has to fix this problem or I have to start clearing my inventory better. It's like... some of it I just simply can't. If I can catch that fucker I'm missing in Heavensward, I can get rid of, like, 1 stack of bait, and that's about it. No joke, that's all I would end up losing. It's 1 stack of bait. Oh wait, this is a 2. God damn it. Hold on, that probably was it. Fuck. Right, because this is not green, so it has a different pickup. A couple like that in this section, actually. Why does that one only have 1 hour of game time if it's not a green? Oh. It's the yellow peacock bass, such a pissy little bitch. What do you mean it has 1 hour? It's not even a weather effect, it's just 1 hour. Oh, this is a collectible. Okay, we're actually gonna head back. I don't think it's a good collectible. I am actually not sure. By good, I mean one that actually gives the top tier scripts, not the lower ones. I will need some of those, but like, those would also be much easier to obtain. Usually I'm just getting them off of doing custom deliveries. Okay, bud. What do you got? Oh, they are orange. Weird. Really weird. Like, a decent amount, too. I didn't even hit the high one. I hit the 2nd tier. Huge pain in the ass, though. Usually anytime you have to use extra GP on anything is a huge pain in the ass. Anyway. I'm gonna take a quick break. I need the bathroom. So I'm gonna run some ads, put the iCam on, I'll be right back. Okay, that looked super weird. I'm back, by the way. I thought for a second there I had hit a button and set off one of my scene changes. Because something went swiping past in-game, and I was like, what the hell? No. What? Somebody just happened to be in, like, a gray outfit or have gray skin, and it looked shockingly like my scene transition. Thought I had made a mistake. No, it was just an in-game thing. I grabbed some cheese, by the way. In case it wasn't obvious. I don't know if we'll keep going with the fishing, but I'll leave the window open for now. So I'm just gonna keep bitching about the fact that they really should fucking fix this shit. Like, this shit is genuinely pissing me off. There's so many solutions they could give us, and they just ignore that as an issue. Because I know they can't just keep expanding our inventories, which is why I'm like, just give us a separate bait inventory then. It's also not like we haven't had ways of converting items into currency before. Or, you know, an NPC whose entire purpose was to convert old items into the new game. You know, the Calamity Salvager. The Calamity Salvager actually existed for 2 reasons, and they've since repurposed it. Obviously, what are the odds that anybody's going to reclaim their old 1.0 items at this point? Not very goddamn likely. Its original purpose was twofold. One, it was to pick up all the inventory items that had been kicked out of our inventories because they shrunk our inventories between 1.0 and 2.0. And then expanded the number of retainers you could get. And 2, it was to pick up all the materia that had been broken. The Calamity essentially imploded our materia. So what that ended up doing is giving us these broken pieces that we could then take to Calamity Salvager and can convert into the new types of materia. So I essentially had several pieces of what was basically universal materia for a while. Granted, that only applied up to like tier 4. Really good for getting those first relics done, though. I didn't have to worry about getting a specific tier. I had whatever I wanted. Well, obviously, eventually I used them all up, but yeah, no, for a while there I had universal materia. And then they converted it as, into an entirely separate thing. It eventually became, hey, you can retrieve your, seasonal items off this NPC. Seasonal items, old achievement items, the Garo shit. So, at this rate, why even take the Garo event out? Because you guys keep putting it in for years at a time, then take it out again. It's just weird fucking decision making. That's good. I might have to actually take another break because I just Realize how little drink I still have. Yeah, I don't have any tissues here anymore either. We might have to make another stop to go get several things. I forgot this box ran out. Wait, did it run out or is there still some in the bottom? No. No, it's actually empty. Also, I see. Seriously, why does the second version of those stained glass weapons look worse than the original one? I'm sorry, but that solid black look with the stained glass goes so hard. Why does the upgrade look like shit? That's an interesting fucking angle. Huh. I don't even think you can get up on most of those platforms. There is one that's actually up top, which is where the materia-related NPCs are. So where the hell do I have my tissues? Should be in the bathroom closet, yeah? Mama didn't put them on the floor, did she? Are they up top? I gotta go find them. But yeah, no, I finished this box off like the other day and I completely forgot about it. So yeah, no, hold up. I'm gonna take another break. There won't be an ad run on this one. I'm just gonna go get another drink and go find another box of tissues. I will be right back. Oh, hold on. Actually, I have to hit this button twice. There we go. I'll be right back. Fuck, I gotta stop being so stubborn about using my walker during the day. Just wandering around my apartment, but like my fucking leg and back hurt now. Just walking to the bathroom to look for tissues and then going into the kitchen to fill my drink is too much. And it's not like I have a huge apartment. Also, I need to buy more boxes of tissues. This is apparently the last one, or at the very least I can't find anymore. Because, like, things are not as good as they used to be. Monkey! I don't recognize this thing. It's not the Opo Opo. It's a separate monkey minion. When did this get added? What do you mean we have another monkey minion? Game, what the shit? The problem. They put so many new things in, I can't keep track of them all. I couldn't tell you where that's from. But yeah, no, my back fucking hurts now. It'll settle out in a bit. It's just irritated that I had the audacity to use it like a normal person. I'm not a normal person. I have fucking physical disabilities, and half the time I'm just like, no, I should be able to manage, and normally I would. Just not right now. And I should know better, because my workout irritated the shit out of my left leg. I should know I'm not having a good day. Granted, that shit is so hit and miss. I can never tell. I have had lumbar canal stenosis for... I've been diagnosed for 3 years now, but I'm pretty sure I've had it for like 5 at this point. Still can't tell what a good day is for me. It could feel like a good day, but if I go outside and start walking around, might not actually be a good day, and I won't find that out until I'm already away from the building. It's just, you know, how it fucking is. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking through Blue Sky real quick. I don't fucking know what to do for the rest of the day. It's a problem. As far as I can tell, fishing's going to be a goddamn issue, because everything I could possibly go after takes fucking script baits. Like, most of these take the red maggots, which is that little red bowl thing. The vast majority do. Or they take a live bait I don't have because I prioritized the lures because my inventory was fucked. It was fucked before we even tried doing this. It's even worse now. Okay, so the only one I don't need listed is Around My Barn because I had all those finished. Before Heaven's Ward came out, assuming they didn't add anything else in, because they did at one point. Thanks, game. I'm checking to see if there's anything from the old content that might be worth doing. I thought I had that one. Hold the fuck up. Did I catch that on Only Fish and not the main? Oh no. Hold. Where is it? Eeks. A while before I figure it out. No, I do have it. What? I told you not to list caught ones. What the hell? Did this get reset at some point? Ah, god damn it. I'm gonna have to go through and reload everything, aren't I? Yep. Oh, that's fun. How the fuck do I even go about that this time? Did I at least... No, that was... The only explanation is that at some point my cookies got frickin' nuked. Or this is when I changed browsers, but I'm pretty sure I used this one somewhere in between all that. So what the hell? This is not due to me setting up the Only Fish thing. cloud setting now. That wasn't there before. Shit, where would I have put this? Because even half correct would still be way better than what I'm looking at right now. Ugh. So I'm still straight up missing a regular ass fish. Oh, that is frustrating. What do you mean? Yeah, no, I was looking through this list and I recognized this fucker because I remember catching it. Specifically on Only Fish. Just gave the whole thing away. Oh, how do I even begin doing that? Well, at least I don't have to remove the Realm Reborn stuff because, again, I've already done it. Not that big of a deal. Did I save this to Google Docs or was it a notepad thing? That's the problem. I don't know. Because I know my missing fish list is in here. But it doesn't list everything because that's not how I set this fucking thing up. Yeah, no, there's only like one white in Stormblood that's missing, and one green in Heaven's Ward that's missing. And one green in Stormblood. It's attached to the annoying white one. Now, how do I fix this now? That's the problem. It doesn't seem to be saved in my Google Docs. I was pretty fucking sure at some point I did save the frickin' list somewhere separately to avoid this exact problem. But apparently it's not in my Google Docs. Great. Actually, that's specifically on Sheets. Oh, it is in here. Holy shit. Will this work? Okay, so I think that was up to 6.3, which should be fine. Relatively. It's workable. But yeah, no, that did fix it, I think. Mostly. There's some spearfishing stuff in here that's not done. But that's also more due to the fact that I was being lazy and I don't think I checked some of it off. More than, you know, an actual problem. So I know I caught these, so that can go. Oh. Huh. Interesting. They have updated the site since I last used it. It made sure I actually, in fact, wanted to click on that and gave me a confirm button real quickly. I could have told it, hey, no, and then it would have popped back up. Which is nice, because before you used to have to go looking for it if you fucked up and put something in the wrong spot. These, I think, are the ones specifically for turning into custom delivery NPCs. Did I catch this fucking thing? I do remember this nonsense. There's one spearfishing one where it's like, hey, you have to catch a whole bunch of other shit first. Also, the way it handles things is a bit weird, because you have to remember spearfishing worked entirely differently prior. So the way it indicates the size of the fish is based on the old spearfishing icons. which aren't used anymore. One's up all day. Go for it. I don't know if I have it. Hold on. There's actually a search command now, which exists and also doesn't work properly half the time. Can't shorthand anything. Oh, hold on. Actually, that might be what. I don't even have it in there anymore, game. The fuck? What do you mean? Okay, I do have this then. Somehow. It wouldn't be listed if I didn't have it. If I hadn't caught it at least once. Yeah, notice I'm missing a bunch down here. So yeah, no, I do have it, or it wouldn't be doing that. Yeah, that's cool that it has an undo button. It didn't before, and oh my god, I can't tell you how many times I clicked the wrong thing and had to go looking for it later. Oh, there's a good way I can confirm if this is actually correct. Where is that little bitch? That's like land. Yep, no, okay, this is correct. Okay, the spider thing is actually the bait. You have to catch ice fairies and then the thing pops up. It's up in an hour. No. I guess we'll see if I'm still goofing around at that point. I thought I had this. No, I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on. There's another oddity in here. Granted, that is also because this one got added later. Yeah, no, I have it. This one got added at a later time because they stuck an extra island out in the region. That's when they added in the ability to swim around in the water. So yeah, no, that's caught. What? Oh, it might be because what? Oh, get back here. Go away, you. Do I have these right now? Flies. Yeah, we're still gonna have to fix this as I go. Yeah, no, apparently I did have the thing saved into my Google Docs. Good, because that was like 2 pages of code. Oh my god. What's the thing I was looking at? Oh god, I forgot how weird some of the fish names were in Endwalker. I don't see it in here. Granted, there is also a chance I didn't update part of this list. No, 6.2 would be in here. Okay, it is caught, theoretically. Oh, right, because I updated this from, like, a different point in time, so it's slightly off still. It's fine. Yep, okay, you're caught. That's why I have a secondary list. Caught. Should be caught. Okay, this one might not actually be caught, because I remember it giving me in trouble. Actually, no, maybe it is, because we'd be at the top of the list. Oh, good, you're still not sorted correctly. Nice. Okay. I have it set to overall rarity. What are you doing? I swear. One thing or the other. This thing is pissing me off. Okay. Also theoretically caught. dog's not up for like 26 minutes. Also caught. Again, it wouldn't be listed otherwise. Also, yes, it's supposed to look like that. It's what it does when it's a folklore fish. No, I don't know why they do it that way. It is how they do it, though. It's fucking annoying. I know I don't have this motherfucker because he is a giant little bitch. Great Serpendaranka, by the way. This is the one they added in after I'd caught the priest of Ixloqua. And then they were like, oh, by the way, here's this other thing that mooches off the priest of Ixloqua, who's already a giant bitch to catch in the first place. Have fun with that. Ugh. It's so frustrating. It is the worst thing in existence. And that motherfucker disappears on you constantly. It refuses to be caught. I can't tell you how many times I got it on the line and it was just like, nah, bitch, I'm gone. Thanks for the fish. So annoying. Okay, let me put back in the Dawntrail. Oh, that's why it's messed up. Okay, I understand what was going on. Now I get it. I took off the 6.4 and 6.5 stuff because they were out of my range back then, whenever I saved this. So it was specifically pinning certain things. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. I'll be able to catch this. It should be in range now. And it shouldn't be caught, obviously. Yep, it's not here. Okay. 1 minute. It's not up for very long. I have the baits. It should be mayfly. Liver beta, labyrinthos. Go here, I'll figure it out from there. The dog's also barking its head off again. Yay! Oops, it's raining. Why wouldn't it be? Game! God damn it. Where is the fucking thing I'm looking for? Okay. Liver beta. Log, liver beta. Okay. What the fuck was this specifically is the problem? It's showing a giant area because it's being dumb about it. Yep, thanks, game. Boy, do you not know how unbelievably useless that information is, SE. Would you stop? Okay, so I don't have to do anything specific, but I can maybe try to force this. Oh, right, it's a weather change effect. Right, I was like, wait, why is it only up for 5 minutes? Yeah, because it's horrendously specific. It requires rain to clear skies. Not clear. Yeah, fair skies, not clear. Clear is the one without the clouds. Also, boy, can you really tell it's a dome in here right now. You can see the lines. Wait, I don't know if turning on that one will fuck up my fishing. Let's not mess with it right now. Yeah, once I'm done today, I should maybe change that backup file. Boy, am I glad I saved that to my Google Docs. Ugh. I don't want to try going through all this information again, this deep into it. My actual missing fish list wouldn't have helped because it's not fully dated the same way. It doesn't contain any of the Realm Reborn stuff, and it doesn't contain, like, half of Heaven's Ward. It's just easier to do it that way. Might be worth updating the list so that the stuff that's in the older expansions is a bit more self-contained and less obnoxious. It doesn't need its entire own column for all of, like, three total fish for 2 of those. I could probably separate them out into a new section at this point. Also, a couple of these are white, by the way. That's it. Okay, to be fair. No, that one does say 6.4, so it might be fucked. Right, that's how I found out it was out of range. That one was really weird. I think that's what it was. Because it's in this exact same spot. Note that there's 2. One of these is an actual green, the other is not. Good, more door slamming. Nice. Oh, right. Also, one of these has the white one, I think, actually has the higher requirements. I think that's part of what it was. I think they were attached to something crafting related. There was something absolutely bizarro about this. I don't remember what it was specifically. Ah, yeah, screw you too. Also, while we're at it, can we separate out 2 and 3? Because it considers 2 and 3 to be large-jawed. But, small-jawed is all one specific category. It's all the same pull. Can we separate those out? Then again, SC would probably have to create a bunch of new abilities. And I'm just like... I don't know. This shit pisses me off. It's sad that I'm pining for the days when fishing was technically simple, just very annoying. So that time period where you could get knocked out of fishing because some jackass ran an AoE mob up to you, that can go die in a fire. Are you gonna bother with that one? I don't even follow the exact method it tells you to do. It says use robber balls, and that's not what I do anymore. I don't remember what it is that I was using before. Fuck, I've totally forgotten. It's like, yeah, robber balls are okay, but I think they have a lower catch rate for the one thing you need. Okay, so the plan would be to pocket the crocodiles. We're gonna try for the Great Serpent. The Remember how the fuck to get there. This thing is a giant pain in the ass. I'm not looking forward to this. They've technically made this easier in this expansion. Technically, if you squint at it a little. Considering you can pocket the high qualities. For unfortunately 100 frickin' GP a piece. Actually, what was I using with only fish? Where is it? I know it wasn't robber balls because it was pissing me off and working significantly worse. It's not metal spinner. Is it metal spinner? It shouldn't be metal spinner. And versatile. Versatile's so much worse. What was I doing? One, two, and then then 3 again once the window comes up. It has a 2-hour window. I'm doing this wrong anyways. Like this entire chain of events is fucking nasty. I also need to verify this fucker. Okay. Is this one in the window or no? I don't. No, it's gotta be. Ah. Yeah, no, it's gotta be. Okay. Now I think I remember what I'm doing. Alright. You get Clown Tetra, and then you get Areops. And that fucker you have to bank. But when I was doing the only fish thing, that was the one I was using for scripts because it was one of the easiest ones to get for me. I think anybody that saw me here assumed I was going after Precifix Loqua. I wasn't. Not at all. I was just trying to get scripts so I had enough to work with. Also, yay, my poor inventory. Can't actually throw stuff out right now. It gets pissy if you try to do that. Hi, Raining. How's it going? Ah, excuse me. Yeah, shut up, game. I'm well aware. I don't actually need that alert right now. Not terrible. Fucking terrible. I'm so tired. Like, I just straight up decided, fuck it, we're not doing weekly shit. I got distracted by fishing. I just did not have the patience to deal with a fucking horrendous player base today. I have to deal with my jackass neighbors all fucking week. Also, we're currently trying to catch one of the biggest bitches in this entire fucking game. It does not give a shit about my stats. It will escape no matter what I do. That's the fun part about it. It will just say, nope, fuck your stats, I am gone. Excuse me. But yeah, no, I'm just fucking exhausted, man. Last couple of streams, nobody's fucking talked except one person who was trying to just, like, scam me into putting malware on my computer. I can only assume is what they were doing. Their account no longer fucking exists, so it was clearly a bot. Fucking elevator was broken yesterday because some fuckwad did something, probably. Like, at least I got YouTube work done last week, but that's about the only progress I felt like I did the entire time. Oh, also my alerts are semi-broken. I can't actually read the alert feed right now. For some reason, it's a white background with white text. So it's entirely unreadable. Yeah, no. In T-Streams, the only entry into chat was somebody being like, oh, I just released an indie game, can you download it and take a few minutes to stream it? And it's just like, yeah, you weren't real. Like, I banned the account, and then when I checked my banned list, it said unknown user, which means the account's gone. Which, you know, usually highly suggests it's a bot and something got flagged on Twitch's end, triggering that it was a bot. Beyond that, like, even if it was a real person, bitch, you don't fucking self-advertise in somebody's chat. Use the DMs. You're not gonna guilt trip somebody into downloading your fucking game that way in the first place. Everybody else is gonna look at that and be like, yeah, no, it's a bot. Like, everybody's gonna look at that and be like, yeah, no, it's probably a bot. Don't answer them, just block them. But yeah, the fact that the account is just completely gone is a pretty good indication that, yeah, no, it was just a scam bot. Because half the fucking accounts now are just scams. Like, I think the last few fucking bans that have happened due to Seribot, the accounts disappear, like, after I'm done streaming. So it's just like, oh, good. Yes, that's pretty much just every interaction these days. It's all fucking scams. Yes, thanks for reminding me that my inventory's fucked. Thanks, game. Bag it goes. That off. I can hold up to 3 fish like that. Again, proving us he can, in fact, make a separate bait inventory. This thing is not in my regular inventory right now. You've just been actively choosing not to and continue to taunt people instead. Bitch-ass behavior, man. Like, come on. That means I have one set up for when this comes up in 12 minutes. Not to mention it allows me to save it between patience uses. Oh, that's fun. I love how little the stats matter in fishing half the time. Oh, that's fake. Cool. I don't remember if these things can mooch themselves or not. I should actually grab them. If they can mooch themselves, I can just get them stuck in a loop and hopefully get the thing I'm looking for. Puppy, do not drink the water. Do not drink the water, little guy. Pretty sure that shit is swampy. Yeah, and it's just gotten worse. Like, half the fucking accounts these days are just either bots or they're trying to scam money out of you. Like, boy, am I not looking forward to trying to figure out how to get a 2.0 model going. Because, like, half the fucking VTuber artist accounts just have stolen models in their fucking profiles because they're trying to con money out of you. There's so many of them now. Like, I had to stop fucking blocking all the bot followers on Twitter because, like, pretty much every single one of them is a bot. They're all bots, they're all scammers. Pretty much every single one of them says, making your dreams come true in their profile. And it's just like, yeah, that's a dead giveaway. They all start using the exact same fucking line in their profile. It's just like, yep, okay, sure. They're either stealing somebody's preview videos for a new model, or they're stealing shit off of Fiverr and claiming it's their own work. Because boy, do a lot of them have the same fucking crap over and over again. Like, I may have to use VGen when working on any art shit or a new model. Because, at least there, if the dude scams me, I can at least contact VGen and be like, yo, this dude's account is fucking cap. They just stole my money, and they'd at least pay me back. Okay, 8 minutes. And to my pocket you go? Question mark? Yes. In you go. Nothing, technically. It just adds something to my fishing log. Because, like, the things that are attached to the actual achievements are, like, basic titles and maybe a fishing rod I can't use. It's outdated. It's more for the love of the fucking game than anything. Okay, I think my pocket's full on this one. I got 6 minutes, but I can't actually leave the node. So now I have 3 swim baits. Last stream for old school RuneScape, I got 65 fletching, so one of the tasks is done. Which was to make diamond bolt tips. It's like I already had diamonds, so it wasn't like I had to go get something for it. I was working a bit on cooking the last time I had the game open. So yeah, no, it's slow progress. Like, the entire fucking week, I was so just uninterested in doing all that much. Really? A lot of sitting around and watching YouTube. Like, right now, I've just been making butter and cheese. Yay, we got one of the cooler weather effects. This has no actual effect on the fish. It's just neat. Also, now that I think about it, how does Umbral Wind even work in the first? Isn't the Aether all fucked up here? Like, we may have generally fixed the problem, but like, no, the Aether's still fucked and it won't be fixed for a long time. So what the hell? I don't know, SE being dumb, I guess. Okay, so what I need to do for this is I need to use Patience 2 when the window comes back up, and then I need to attach one of these frickin' crocodiles? Are they crocodiles? Or are they alligators? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. And then, hopefully, catch the Priest of Ixloqua, and then hopefully turn that into a Greater Serpent of Ranka. But, the priest loves to escape. And what I mean by slightly being easier, the fact that I was able to stack 3 of these into my bait, the fake out inventory using Spareful Hands. Put it under the effect of... Huh. Really? You can't use it with Surface Slap? That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know how that one works. Bit odd, that. Not be executed when swim bait obtained via Spareful Hand is your selected bait. What the... Let's see, what is all this weirdness? I don't know, man. Shit is fucking bizarre. Especially because once you catch something, it turns off Surface Slap, so it's even weirder? What the... have you guys actually done here? But yeah, no. Like I was saying earlier, SE screwing me over here. Right after I caught Priest of Ixloqua for the first time, they were like, oh, here's the 5.55 update. And now there's a thing that will bite to Priest of Ixloqua. Have fun with that. Middle finger to that is what I say. Fuck you guys. That thing took me months to catch, and you're like, I have to go catch it again. Cool. I have to go catch it again and feed it to the Greater Serpent of Ranka. which is just this tiny little worm thing. A chubby little worm at that. What does he look like if I stick him on one of my fishing posters? Good question. What does it look like? I do have a collection of fishing portraits that are fish that are not actually fish. And one of them is just a bucket. And it's just the bottom of the bucket. So I thought it was funny. So I quite literally have a picture in my house that is just an awkward circle. The only silly one I have, but it's probably the silliest. Because the thing is actually a minion. It's just this magic bucket that follows you around. I think it has a little face on it, but the bottom of it is its footprint. Because it's using the minion's footprint for some reason as the icon. I don't know why. It's like easily one of the silliest things I have. I also put the biggest fish I ever caught in one of those portraits because I was like, oh my god, what do you mean this thing is like 3 times my size? This fucker. What do you mean? It's easily the biggest thing I've ever caught. Nothing comes close. Well, here goes fucking nothing. Get 3 for sure attempts at this. Maybe 1 more if I'm lucky. So let's face it, I probably won't be. This thing will be guaranteed to bite. It's just not a guarantee to catch it. It takes fucking forever. Yep, that's about what I expect. Ooh, that sucks. That is some rough drop odds. About what I expected to happen. Thanks, game. Lost all 3. We're 2 expansions away from this being relevant content, by the way. You know, in case anybody's keeping track. Doesn't matter how much gear you have, the Priestafix Loqua hates you. And this thing only has 2 in-game hour window. I used up 30 in-game minutes just running through the things I had stuffed in my pocket. This thing is such a dick. Why did you make me have to catch it again, Etsy? Why? Why did you decide this thing had to be a mooch off of something that was already impossible? Also, it's a triple mooch. Just like to make it worse. That already wasn't a huge ask. Also, if I don't catch the thing I need to start the chain soon, there's no catching it. That's why I came out here before it spawned. Even set up my chance of getting it. Yeah, there's no hope here. Okay. Fucker is eluded me again. There's not gonna be anything else up for a while. Nothing I need anyways. Yeah. Not really. See what I have with it. Not that much. Enough to work with, but not fantastic. There's a shop in here, right? Because I can see the repair NPC. Just mending, which I sure as fuck don't need. Cool. Okay. Like, I can do my own repairs, thank you. Right, are we actually continuing with this question? Like I said, it's not up for like 10 minutes or so. At least both of these. Wait, how the fuck does that one work? That is a good fucking question. How does that one work? Get it? I'm looking at the timers and one of them's like the mooch is 28 minutes away, but the actual fish is 34. I think I'm getting how it works. Which means you need both active, but based on the weather effects, that is how it's going to end up being anyways. It's fair skies to cloudy. An actual changeover happens right as the window opens. This list that is 22 to 24. That would be 0. Okay, come on. I should have more Tecta. Yeah, it's actually not even listed. So yeah, I already have it. Sorry, this shit is jank. Always has been. It's just even more jank. Hold on. After this, it should be mackerel strip. Mackerel strip into papaya? Okay. And then oh, one's Basilosaurus, the other's Basilosaurus Rex, okay. So that's 2 3s. That means I should be able to set this one up ahead of time. I'm not 100% sure if the other guy's even up right now. Up there. I think it's here. We're close to it. Why is it always raining? Oh, where the fuck is this? It is up here, roughly. This is still the closest spot. It also might be that technically all of this is the perfume dries. Stop that. Nope, this is Thabnare Coast. Okay, hold on, we gotta go a bit further. For the perfumed tides on the text. So I think it's the spot up to where the dungeon is. Even though the dungeon technically doesn't exist anymore. Yep, okay, this is it. See if I can catch this thing ahead of time. So it's 1 and then 3. Yeah, sure, game. Sure. It might be best not to use the mackerel strips. I don't know if this thing is exclusive to it or not. Alright, we'll versatile lure your ass into the ground, game. I don't care if it's less efficient. Okay, I have caught this thing before. It has a weather restriction. Okay, I might not even be able to get it right now. Now, hold up. Can I get its information? Yes, no. You're gonna say fuck off. Yeah, you're gonna say fuck off. Cool. Hold on. I don't need guides. I need its information, motherfuckers. Big difference. It's not even loading the page correctly. That's fun. No, I don't want fucking YouTube videos on this. Holy shit. Yeah, no, it needs fair skies. So I can get the puff payas set up ahead of time, but I can't actually get this one. Noted. Gonna make this even more annoying. But yeah, it doesn't show up in the rain. Ah, yeah, shush. Probably gonna lay some versatile lures. It's not as kind about how it works. Granted, versatile lures I can buy with Gil. I care less if I lose them. Nah, seriously, the fact that we have the ability to stuff the high qualities in our pockets now really just highlights that, again, we could have just had a proper bait inventory, guys. What are we doing here? You've proved repeatedly you can do this. And yet we still have to shove like 50 types of bait into our fucking inventories. And get punished for enjoying fishing. I think I still have deep sea stuff in my pockets too. You know, I haven't touched deep sea in forever. Again, why did we turn solo content into group content? Give me a solo version of that shit, please. Yeah, apparently. And they call it swim bait. Like, no, seriously. Look at my inventory. This is bait. This is bait. This is bait, because it's split up, because I haven't... Actually, no, I think I did sort at some point, and this is just jank. This entire page is bait and lures. And then there's another chunk of them here. Half my inventory! And that's not even everything in the game. Actually, there's a couple baits that I don't even know why they exist. I was doing the only fish character. I found some baits that I can't figure out why they exist at all. I think they were thrown in to make things easier, but they're not documented at all. Because why would you ever use them? I was so confused about it. It's not deep sea fishing bait. It's... I don't know what it is. I think you can buy it in Limsa, and I'm just like, no, what is this? Seem to have any feasible reason to it exist, and it didn't exist in A Realm Reborn, so I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the mackerels were better. But I caught a couple of these. But like, again, you can see that the puffed papaya I just stuck in my swim bait doesn't exist in my inventory. It also only temporarily exists. I believe if I leave the note, it goes away. I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Alright, this is up in 1 minute. And I have to catch 2 separate things on the way. So why is this another species of fish that cannibalizes a lesser version of its species? I have concerns about that. Why does that happen so often? Sorry, chair squeaky. I can't get it to stop. I so much as move at all. It's like, yep. It's a problem. Fuck off. It's also like exclusively if I lean back in the chair. You know, just to make it worse. Yeah, shush. This might be the last thing I do for today. Boy, am I tired. I just want to... Honestly, I just want to go read. I just want to go read. I just want to be left alone. I don't even get peace and quiet when I'm not streaming, because my neighbors are such fucking assholes. Honestly, if at least the kids running up and down the fucking hallway was taken care of, at least half of it would be dealt with. Alright, so we got roughly 22 minutes. Ew. Oh yeah, no, that's the entire weather effect. one that's useless. Oh, good. It also forces me back to my original bait. Like, I started it at the first one, so I was hoping you would go through. No, it doesn't do that. Why be convenient when you could be an asshole? Ugh. Seriously, why did we set it up this way? Yes, no, I wanted to do extra menuing. Not a single one of those was useful. Hooray. Granted, at least the Mitches aren't wasting bait or lures. They're just wasting themselves. Like, I guess this could be worse. I think this is it. Well, the first part of this chain, anyways. And yes, I can tell. It was taking too long. Usually that's a sign you caught a 3-hit. Very few exceptions where they're faster. Usually they're slower. Now that one I already had. We're trying to get the thing that's attached to this. I think I tried going after this once before, but that's when my stats were too low, because this is it's from 6.4. Come here. Come here, buddy. Ow, come on. You do that? Seriously? Go in there for a second. It's the problem with ones that mooch onto their own species. I fucked up. Fucked up big. It's fine. This thing could perpetually mooch into itself and not actually give me what I'm looking for. I could also just say fuck it and not give me the big one sometimes. Being impatient, using powerful hook set does not guarantee it. My stats might, but the game might just say, no, screw you. As it's doing right now. Ha 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 ha. That's 3, by the way. The thing that gives you that one fish minion does this too, where you can keep mooching it over and over again. But that one has a different endpoint. That one can just say, you know what, nah, we're not doing this, and give you the wrong thing. Oh my god. In case you're wondering. That's 4. The game is in fact doing this. I don't know if this one has another mooch it can grab. That's the problem. I think it's just itself and the Rex version. I think. God, I hope that's the case. Please tell me there's not another exit point. Oh! That was probably the Rex. Game, I swear. Why are you like this? chained 4 of them. And then it said, nah, we're good. Hold up, I gotta wait for the high cordial to go back up. I hit the patience button twice, which is why I said I screwed up. I wasn't intending to. I was trying to open my bait. So now I gotta wait for my GP to go back up and the high cordial to come back up. Had it kept chaining, it wouldn't have been a problem. Play nice. Play nice, please. No more trolling. I'd like to actually catch something today. So we have not caught anything. At all. Tried to do a higher rank cosmic exploration thing and that didn't go well. Got absolutely nothing out of it. And then we went to do this and we haven't caught shit. Again, it doesn't matter what my stats are. This is a last expansion. Could still just say, nah, fuck it, we're not doing this. Doesn't matter if I have the stats. The game does not care. I think that's on the Rex. That was taking its sweet ass time. If it's not, it goes in my bag. In the bag you go. So I kind of missed that little HQ icon. I keep referring to it as high quality because it's just easier. That's what it used to be. Now it's like large fish. Like, that's how they fixed the system when they took out high qualities for gatherers. It still runs off like the same series of numbers. You are determined to be annoying. I think we're at 4 again. And no, it's not supposed to, like, do a certain number and then it gives me the one I'm looking for. That's not how it works. It's just being a dick about it. For no other reason than it can. Now it looks like it's being horrendously specific. That's not how it works. I think we're at 5 now. Why does this thing self-mooch? And why are you like this? Why? Why are you like this? I know I still have 12 minutes, but come on now. Yeah, at least it's not eating bait, but still. Oh my god. Why? If I can guarantee that the next one was going to be the Rex, I would have just not done patience, but like, probably not, and I only have an ability that does it on cooldown. Like, regular Mitch is anytime I want. Mitch 2, I have to pay 100 GP, and it goes on cooldown. Oh, you little shit. Okay, maybe it was specific. Hold on. What the fuck is this? This doesn't say Fisher's intuition. What did I just proc? Is this actually missing information, or is the game fucking with me and there's a second thing here? There could be a second thing here. Oh my god. What is it then? Is it... Okay, so that confirms that's not a cosmic exploration specific thing. That doesn't help me though. What the... What is this procking? I don't see it. This has got to be in the same area. What am I hitting? Because I know I can proc the effects outside of their actual windows. It has to work that way for some of them. The coast. Got it. It's not up for release today. You have to catch 12 Basilosaurus. Okay. Okay, game. I see you've trolled me that hard. Got it. Oh. That's how badly this has been going. I got confirmation on that ability, though, because, I didn't have that. I was like, I saw it and I was thinking, is this a cosmic specific thing? It's not. Seriously, though, game. What the fuck? It's unbelievable. What is going on? I'm guessing the thing I procced the Fisher's intuition for is probably 6.55, because that's when they started adding the real dick moves. How would I classify this one as a dick move? We're still going! But yeah, no. The thing the Fisher's intuition is for is not catchable right now. Not even remotely. game is just kind of non-specific with Fisher's intuition. This is Rex, I think. Again, that took way longer. Ah, yeah, it probably was. Fuck you. How many did I just chain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, I think? Roughly? Game! Why? I chained that through multiple patients too, so... I've got 6 minutes left on this thing. Then the weather effect goes away. I don't know when it's coming back. I think this is the Gobi. Yep. Yeah, Puff Pie takes a little longer. I'm not counting seconds. I can just feel the difference. I've done way too much fishing. To be fair, I can also tell when a party's being excruciatingly slow based on my cooldowns sometimes, so... Yeah, no. I can just sense certain things. So you have to be really bad for me to tell that something's going very fucking wrong. Like, if you're not just dying on repeat to something... Like, that's also just really obvious. I had a run of, one of the leveling dungeons in Shadowbringers. And I could tell entirely based on my Astrologian cooldowns that something was really fucking wrong with the DPS. But I couldn't tell you exactly what was going wrong by watching it, because I was too busy keeping the tank alive. But there was no world in which I should have had the one cooldown back up on the second mass pull, basically. So I could tell. It shouldn't have been coming back up that fast. They were just that shit. Yeah, no, this hasn't been totally worthless. At least it confirms something that I'd been wondering about. They did adjust how Fisher's intuition works. You couldn't get it to refresh before. You had to just re-catch everything once its effect ran out. Now it can just refresh based on a random value as far as I can tell. Because that one basically procced off of one recatch. When it takes 12 to activate it in the first place. This thing piss off already? What the hell? I only have 3 minutes left, by the way. That's how screwed over I got on that. This one's Gobi, I think. Yep. Yeah, it was 12. 12 Basilosaurus procs the effect for the other thing that's here. Unbelievable. Like, unless I can get this fucker on the hook, like, soon, I'm out of time. There's 1 game hour left. I was talking about that was screwing me over before is about to come up too, but I don't think I'm gonna keep streaming for that because I'm tired and the game's been pissing me off now. Boy, has it given me nothing today, except for like 100 orange scripts. That's all the progress I've made today. 100 fucking orange scripts. Orange scripts and a cordial addiction. A few of these I've fucking used today. Probably only gonna get like one shot off of this if he even grabs the right one. Both of them are attached to the same weather effect, so once that goes away, I can't just, you know, get it at all. It's not gonna work that way. Yeah. Did you hurry the fuck up, though? Because, like, I'm running out of windows to throw this back in. I'm only gonna get one shot here, so I'm not gonna bother putting patience back up. Simply do not have the time. Game, what the shit? Taking a sweet ass time again. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Alright, Mooch 2. This is quite literally the last one. I was right, putting patience up was pointless. Window closes. Right about now. It's as long as I don't hit buttons, it's still gonna potentially give me the correct one, because I've said it before. As far as I'm aware, it's determined by when the line hits the water. Yep, cool. Thanks, game. I think it had attempted that 3 times and just like, no, your stats don't fucking matter. You're still not gonna catch it. Can't believe I proc the Fisher's intuition instead. Unbelievable. I think that's the longest mooch chain I've had. It's that one that gives the minion in Mordona has not screwed me over that hard. I think that one at most I got 4 in a row. Anyway. That is gonna be it for me today. I can just close this. Yeah, there we go. Oh good, that is also still broken. Nice! Ugh. Yeah, no. Stream Elements never got its shit together. It's still white background with white text for some reason. Instead of the dark gray background it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Actually, it's pretty close to dinner time anyways. It's not bad timing. It's the game being annoying. But no, I've literally got absolutely nothing done today. Everything I attempted to do failed miserably. Yay, fishing. Got all of a small handful of orange scripts. I'm gonna go get pizza. Ugh, if I could get... I don't want to go out and check... I'm so tempted to just go get junk food, but I'd have to actually, like, go out and do that. And if the elevator's still broken, then I have no way of getting back in, so... Can't be bothered to go look. I don't want to put on proper clothes to go see if the elevator's fucking working. Lazy, I don't want to do that. yeah, no, that's gonna be it for me today. Oh, there should be a YouTube short going live tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. I think I set them for Wednesday and Sunday, I think. It's like the only big news right now. No, not analytics. Get out of here. Yeah, should be tomorrow. I've got to get, I have an old school RuneScape VOD that's in there that I have to set up. So, you know. I would have set it up last week when I was doing my other work, but, it was still processing, and I couldn't actually do anything about that. Like, I'm not sitting here delaying getting everything else done just to make sure this goes up when I want it to. So I'll have to make sure that's set up sometime before Friday. Or on Friday, if I forget about it. It's not a complicated one to set up. It'll be fine. But yeah, that'll be it for me today. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll see y'all next time.